My husband ditched me at my friend's cabin in the woods, and now he's telling me I'm being overdramatic for being upset about it. My best friend decided that she wanted to celebrate her birthday at her family's cabin in the woods, which is about a 6-hour drive from where we all live. There was a group of 8 of us going, and these people were originally my friends, but obviously when my husband and I started dating 3 years ago, he got integrated into the friend group, so he knows all these people really well. An important note is that while I am a huge extrovert, my husband is the exact opposite. He is a huge introvert, and his social battery gets drained very quickly. And I was trying my best to be considerate about this fact because I knew it was gonna be a lot for my husband to be in a cabin with 7 other people for an entire weekend, so I was like, babe, do you want to drive separately? You can just stay for a day while I stay the whole weekend. Not a big deal. And he told me that it was fine. It was her birthday. He wanted to stay for the entire weekend, and I believed him. So we take my car and drive up to the cabin and get there early, and everything is fine for a few hours. But after everyone gets there and we're all hanging out for a little bit, I can already tell that my husband's social battery is starting to drain, and he decides he's going to go to bed early that night, which was fine. The next morning, he wakes me up at the crack of dawn. I'm so dazed and confused, and he tells me that he wants to go out and go skiing at a nearby mountain that morning just by himself and have a little bit of alone time. I was like, okay, babe, have fun. I actually thought it would probably be really good for him to just start the day off completely by himself doing something that he really enjoyed. So finally, I end up getting up and I'm hanging out with my friends around the cabin, and I'm not concerned that I haven't heard from him because he was skiing and he was busy. But as the afternoon started getting a little later and my texts and calls to him weren't being returned, I started feeling a little uneasy. Eventually, it becomes dinner time and I have still not heard anything from my husband, and at that point, I'm freaking out. I'm about to call the police and file a missing persons report because where is this man? I'm thinking that he had some kind of accident while skiing, and that's the reason that he hasn't gotten back to me. But finally, at about 7:30 p.m., I get a text from my husband saying, sorry, babe, after I went skiing, I just decided to drive the car back home. Wasn't really feeling spending the entire weekend at the cabin. What? You didn't think to tell me that before you left to drive home? You just left. So I immediately call him. I'm like, you're joking, right? You drove all the way back home without saying anything, and you just left me here. We drove down together in my car. He was like, well, yeah, I talked to one of your friends, and they said that it was fine and they could just drive you back. And when I bring this up to my friend, they're like, what are you talking about? He never asked us if we could bring you back. Like, obviously we can, but no, he never asked us that. Why would he lie about that? He also didn't come back for his bag, so now I'm having to ask my friend to bring me back my bag, his bag, all in their car together. So obviously I'm super upset because 1, he just left without even letting me know he was going, and 2, that is super rude to do on somebody's birthday trip. I told him it's not about the fact that he left, it's the way that he left. His reasoning for not saying anything is that I was hanging out with all my friends and he didn't want to bother me. He just decided it'd be easier to tell me when he got home. But instead, I was just worried about him all day. It ruined my entire day with my friends because I couldn't focus on spending time with them. I was so concerned about him. I'm super upset about this, but I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting and I should just get over it. But let me know what you think.